What's up YouTube? In this video, I want to share a concept that might transform the way you look at progress and personal growth. So have you ever felt like you are putting in all the work, doing all the necessary work, but won't seeing any results? Well, this happened to me when I started working on my health and fitness by eliminating all the bad habits and going to gym. Little did I know that I'm beating myself for no reason because at that time I was in the valley of disappointment. So before I tell you what all this is, a disclaimer. So anything wise in this video you should dedicate to James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits and many more life-changing books. And anything foolish, assume it's my error. Now imagine that you have an ice cube in front of you and the room is cold, maybe around 27 degrees. Now slowly the room starts to heat up. First 28 degrees, then 29, then 30. Nothing happens, ice remains the same. But as soon as 31st degree kicks in, there is a small shift that occurs. Ice starts to melt. However, this 1 degree increment in the temperature, which was no different from previous increments, unlocked a massive transformation. Solids start turning to liquid. And this, my friend, is the perfect metaphor for how progress is really like. Our breakthrough moments are often the results of our prior actions. Actions that build up the potential needed to unleash massive change. It's not the last blow of the hammer that breaks the stone, it's all the previous hits that came before it. This pattern we can see everywhere. A tree spends years growing its roots before shooting into the sky in just weeks. Tectonic plates grind against each other for almost ages before it finally causes an earthquake. Cancer remains undetected for most of its life before it finally gets out. Similarly, our habits can seem ineffective until we cross a critical threshold. And in the early stages of any transformative journey, there is often a valley of disappointment. We might be working hard, putting in all the work, making small changes, but won't see any visible results. It's frustrating, I know that because I have been there. And in my early days of transformative journey, I was lifting and running, but won't see any results in my physique and in my stamina. I used to ask myself why I'm not seeing any changes in my body, like as a normal person do. And when I didn't got any answer, I used to get discouraged and let good habits fall away. And I used to get indulged into vices, into habits that gives me dopamine spikes. And you know what dopamine spikes I'm talking about. I was consistently falling and rising, falling and rising, falling and rising until I discovered the plateau of latent potential. And this given me a different perspective on progress and personal growth. And according to this, our habits are not wasted. They are building up, waiting for the right moment to reveal themselves. And when we finally break through this plateau, it might seem like an overnight success to the outside world, but deep inside we know that it was the result of our persistent effort over time. This happened to me when I stopped questioning why I'm not seeing changes in my body and just placed one foot in front of the other in the right direction for over a period of time. I saw and felt changes in the form of improved body posture, changes in the form of improved stamina, improved body structure, improved physique, improved heart rate as well. So due to this, I realized that improvement requires patience, not beating. So if you are struggling right now to build a good habit or break the bad one right now, then remember that it's not your fault that you are struggling or you lack the ability to improve. It's just that you haven't crossed the plateau of latent potential, or you might be right now in the valley of disappointment. So just keep going and remember that it's not what we think should happen, and what we think that changes and improvement should be linear, which is not the case. It's what actually happens. And what happens is that in the initial stages we will see very minimal results, but by the end we will see a spike that will reveal itself what we were working towards. So if you found this video helpful, then give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and check out this video. Here I explained that why it is necessary to get 1% better every single day. Done.